What is a good starter video game for a middle-aged man who has never really played before? I started with a game called Super Mario Bros. *Edit. I wrote a comment yesterday and thought that's some good content right there. It got one upvote. As is tradition, I wanted to be more specific, but apparently that broke the submission rules and was removed. We have no console, so online games are downloads only. Bonus if it is a game my wife and 15-year-old stepdaughter can play together. Edit. JFC. I posted this then got caught up in work. I have a lot of reading to do. How am I supposed to ever get to the actual games? Thank you all for the feedback and suggestions. Edit 2. I am hearing on here that my computer video card might affect my ability to play video games. I have a Dell XPS 13 Core i7 2018 that apparently has 128 megabytes dedicated Intel UHD graphics 620. No idea if that card is good enough or if I need to consider upgrading. Edit 3. Gold. 13k upvotes. For my little question that I hope might get a couple of serious replies. I am blushing. How do I see who gifted it? What do I do with it? Also. Rip and Box never had to say that before. Worms. It's turn-based and absolutely hilarious. Edit. Holy shit, I get on a flight and then when I land I have 4 awards and 20k upvotes. That's insane. Worms deserves all the love. This is a great answer. Fairly simple, fun to play with friends. A lot of people are listing some really big adventure games. Overcooked and Overcooked 2 are some of the most entertaining, family-friendly, and easy-to-understand games around. Everyone can play together. Overcooked is like Monopoly. If you don't hate your family, this is a great game to do so. Some suggestions you've gotten that are downright bad for a new gamers. And why? Portal 1 or 2 While 90% is puzzles that take a bit of time but are doable, there are some complicated parts. If unfamiliar with first-person shooter controls, you might run into an issue getting up a very large shaft in Portal 1. For example, since you'll be required to move the mouse quickly and effectively while flying through the air and aiming new portals. The Stanley Parable While it's simple to play through, most of the comedy of this game might be lost on someone who hasn't played a lot of games already. It subverts a lot of norms, which is just going to be confusing without knowing the norms and what the subversion of them is supposed to represent. Civilization I have to imagine this was suggested as a joke. Don't try to make this your first game. Seriously, it is complex and first-time gamers probably wouldn't even find it very fun. Dark Souls You have probably already heard about how terribly difficult this game can be. Some suggestions you've gotten that are good. Stardew Valley There's no rush in it. No real backwards progress, so you don't have to worry about failure. It's calming and cheerful, and you can get a feel for progression through actions and how menus work. Overcooked It's hectic but it's all in fun. You don't need to know much about menus and there's very little you'll need to learn to start playing immediately. Low difficulty curve to start, but it expands as you go. Minecraft Comfortable atmosphere during the day, and for the most part you can avoid combat if you need to. There's a large amount of expanded gameplay once you get into fighting and exploring, but you can play at your own pace fairly easily and learn on your own terms. Apparently there is a recipe book for every crafted item in the game, which is a new addition that makes this doable as a first-time gamer. Note: I'd suggest having someone help you out with this if you know someone who has played before. Plants vs. Zombies Simple to understand, very approachable for first-time or casual gamers. My personal recommendations: I'd second Overcooked * and Stardew Valley *. Asterisk Firewatch asterisk. A beautiful story, no backwards progression, and a basic UI to get you acclimated to how game UI tends to work. Asterisk asterisk Geometry Wars 1, 2, and 3 asterisk asterisk. Note: only if you have an Xbox controller for your PC. This game can get extremely difficult at higher levels, but there's plenty of fun at lower levels and it's easy to pick up and start playing immediately. Asterisk Braid asterisk. A simple platformer with a unique art style and some unique gameplay mechanics, namely time reversal. Asterisk Limbo asterisk. Stylized platformer with some interesting storytelling and world building you might enjoy. There's risk in some difficult parts, but nothing a new gamer won't be able to get through. Asterisk Osmos asterisk. Simple mechanic of movement through space and absorption of smaller items to get bigger. But it gets complicated as orbital mechanics are brought in and enemy objects racing to get bigger than you. Very simple to understand once you start playing, and it's very calming during non-competitive levels. Minecraft actually has a crafting guide in-game now, so you can click what you want and make it, or learn the recipe off it. No mod required. Stardew Valley. You all can play together. It's wholesome, takes time and a lot of things to discover. I don't play video games ever but got the hang of this pretty easily. Once I got the fishing and mining figured out, nothing could stop me. It's like $15 on Steam and I use my laptop. Minecraft. I strongly recommend the LEGO games. So much fun. I believe most of them have multiplayer as well. Get a Nintendo, like parents used to say in the olden days. Today this means the Nintendo Switch. If you are alone you can play Zelda or Mario Odyssey. If you have people to play with, you can play party games like Mario Kart. Nintendo games are popular and easy on new players. You can have fun as a kid, a teen, or an adult. Can't go wrong. Yeah, it's pretty much the easiest way to get into it. A lot of people forget that if you're not used to video games, just learning how to navigate a 3D environment and use the controller can be a challenge for some people. I'd recommend starting off with a more casual game to get your feet in the water before you dive right in, just so you get to know how things work. I'd recommend Plants vs. Zombies or Spyro Reignited as its starters, though you have to have a damn good PC to play Spyro. Edit. To those pointing out you don't need a good PC to run Spyro. You're right, I fucked up. I just figured that since my gaming laptop couldn't run it at high quality without chugging, that must mean you need a good PC. But it seems I was wrong. Have fun gaming. Greater than though you have to have a damn good PC to play Spyro. As someone who hasn't played Spyro since Year of the Dragon, wow, minus 2020 is sure continuing its weird as heck streak. Minecraft, just Minecraft, not modded Minecraft. Cause Minecraft with shaders won't run. Portal 1 and 2, first-person puzzle game with a great story and memorable moments. I'm not sure I can agree. They are amazing games, but the puzzles can be quite challenging and I feel the controls would be difficult for a complete beginner. Stardew Valley, say goodbye to your next 100 or so hours of free time. Animal Crossing, Skyrim. That was my dad's first game and now he has over 5,000 hours. I wish I could make myself do something useful for 5,000 hours. Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 2 baby. It won Game of the Year 68 years in a row. Can't beat that. I recommend getting a Steam account if you haven't already. It's like online shop for games. The account is free. You'll only pay when buying games, and the games then get tied to your account so you can access them from any computer. You can search for games and sort by genres. Multiplayer, single player, suitable for kids, etc. People rate and leave reviews. Also, yeah, like everyone else KS saying, Portal 2 has 2 modes. Single-player story mode and 2-player cooperative mode. If you like puzzles I also recommend Fez. Myst is available on Steam too. Undertale is fun and kinda retro-looking. A kinda mystery, adventure game. As a middle-aged guy who hadn't played video games in years, I found Red Dead Redemption 2 to be pretty great. It starts off with a tutorial that doesn't rush or assume I'm familiar with the controller, and that is really engaging as part of the story. It was slow enough that I didn't get overwhelmed by the, to me, modern complex controller dynamics, but still kept me engaged in the game. Things were introduced slowly and built in a way that I was able to build the muscle memory to get used to all the different control options. It's made it much easier for me to start trying other games. Also, the story is good and it's beautiful during this shut-in time. I think all the controls would be a steep learning curve for a non-gamer. But I also have to say that RDR2 was possibly the most incredible single-player game I've ever experienced. Saying the story doesn't do it justice. The story was breathtaking. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.